book is Deadly Little Secret. What's the book? This book is called Deadly Little Secret by Laura Fersalzi. This book is speculative fiction. Who are the main characters? The main characters are Camellia. Camellia is the overall main character, and she is an adventurous type girl who likes a lot of pottery. She likes to do clay and stuff, and bad things are happening to her. Kimmy is her best friend in the whole world. Like, they're just together forever. They've been together for a while. Wes is their other friend who is a guy, and they kind of adopted him because he was out of the crowd and he just stood out. And then Ben is a new student who supposedly killed his girlfriend, and then they came there and everybody is yelling at him and telling him to leave, that they never wanted him to be there. So, and he is doing some bad stuff. Other characters that are just not as important in the book include her mom and her dad, the owner of the pottery store, and John, Kinley, and Spencer. What is the story about? So it was a normal day for Camellia, and she was just going to school, and she was in a parking lot, and then this car just came and crashed into her, or almost crashed into her, and Ben jumps in. She doesn't know who Ben is at the time. He jumps in and just pushes her out of the way. Well, before the cops can get there, before she can thank him, he leaves and doesn't come back. And she doesn't know who he is. And it's 2 months later, they go to the school, and then she hears about this new kid that's coming to the school. So when she sees him and she tries to tell him he's the one who saved her life, and she is trying to thank him, but he refuses and says that wasn't him. So then Camellia is getting these killer notes saying they're going to murder her, and weird stuff's been happening to her. She went to the mall and found these pajamas that she liked, but they were $70, so she couldn't buy them. So then she went upstairs in her room that night, and in a box outside of her window was those pajamas in a pink box saying, "This is our little secret." And so bad things just keep happening to her one after another. And bad things happen to her mom with Aunt Alexia. That's how I pronounce it. Setting. The setting is her house, her park, and outside, also at the school and the mall. Who I would recommend this book to? I would recommend this book to for 7th graders through high school, because there is a lot of foul language and some parts of this are kind of inappropriate. The end. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Well, you gotta press the video.
Okay.
I could have died 3 months ago.
Are you okay?
I've been still. Ever since, things haven't quite been the same for me. Kimmy, somebody broke into my room. I'm being stalked. Do you have any idea who this someone might be? I'm assuming that it's a guy. Rule number 1, don't ever assume.
That's him. It's the guy they said murdered his girlfriend. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rule number 2, stop making excuses.
Stay away from the guy.
He's my lab partner. Rule number 3, anything is possible. Rule number 4, don't trust anyone. And rule number 5, don't go anywhere alone. Who is this? What do you want? Stop calling me.
Scary movie 3.
I don't. Let's go over that list of rules one more time.
No one ever heard the word. Wait, they made a movie of these?
How's it by Disney if it's scary?
This book has been made into 2 of the movie. Now I'm going to read a passage from the book.
Mickey Mouse popped out.
He followed you home? She nods. A friend of mine spotted him sitting in the bushes across the street from my house. Did you do anything about it? Of course I did. I told my parents. They called the school, and my dad consulted a lawyer. And what's it to you? She asked, her lips bulging up. Why are you asking me all this? I'm just trying to figure things out. I looked back toward the sign, the word murder. What's there to figure out? The guy murdered his girlfriend. He wasn't found guilty because the judicial system is stupid. The police called my dad. There's nothing we can do about him, that he has rights. There's nothing illegal about looking at someone or even watching their house. You called the police, I asked, remembering how Ben suggested that I did the same. Well, yeah, we called him. He was hiding in the bushes, she reminds me. Did you actually see him? I didn't have to, she shrugs. My friend saw him. She said he didn't even try to hide the fact that he was there. He just sort of sat there, huddled up, watching her. Thank you.